This is 10 Eyewitness News with Narelda Jacobs.
Good evening and welcome. First, police are investigating how the credit card of a dead woman is still being used 2 months after the crash that killed her. It's feared she may have been robbed as she lay dying. Bo Pearson has the story.
Tracy McInnes was killed driving in Bibra Lake on her way to work in August. Her car crushed by a ute that had crossed onto the wrong side of the road. Rescuers desperately tried to save her life, but as they were doing so, police say a callous act may have occurred. Her purse carrying her credit card could have been stolen from the crash scene. Since then, the card has been used to make several purchases in Spearwood, Success and Cardinia, including at a bottle shop. A man and woman have been captured on CCTV footage using the card, and police are now calling on the public for help to identify them. Police are yet to lay charges over the crash. The state's road toll continues to climb at an alarming rate. Last night, a 21-year-old woman was killed in a crash at Treaton near Margaret River. Police say she was the passenger in a car that left the road and hit a tree.
We're seeing a lot of distracted driving. That's the cause of many of these sorts of collisions, and we just need people to take more care. And I've said before, the police won't come up with a solution for this. The public of Western Australia will come up with a solution for it.
This afternoon, another fatal crash. One person is dead after the minivan they were in crashed into a tree near York on the Great Southern Highway, bringing the road toll to 152. And a 41-year-old woman is in a critical but stable condition in hospital after a crash in Warnbro last night. A 44-year-old man has been charged with drink driving and dangerous driving causing grievous bodily harm. Bo Pearson, 10 Eyewitness News.
A 47-year-old woman has been sentenced to more than 6 years jail after killing a woman in a caravan park. Katie Walkerley drove her car into the manager of the park, leaving her with fatal head injuries. Tamara Akers was in court.
Narelda Katie Walkerley was found guilty of manslaughter and sentenced to 6.5 years jail for killing Kingsway Caravan Park manager Rita Addenbrook. The Supreme Court heard Walkerley was having dinner with friends at the park in February last year when there was an argument about table mats. In a rage, Walkerley got in her car, turned the music up loud and was driving through the park the wrong way. When Mrs Addenbrook tried to stop her, Walkerley deliberately hit her with the car. The 59-year-old, who suffered multiple sclerosis and needed a walking stick, hit her head on the road. She was rushed to hospital but died from head injuries a couple of days later. In sentencing, Justice Lindy Jenkins said Walkerley's anger was not logical or rational. Further, that Walkerley killed an innocent person simply because she was trying to get her to behave in a socially acceptable manner. Walkerley was supposed to be sentenced earlier this month, but it was adjourned after she abused the judge. The court heard she suffers from paranoid schizophrenia and may have been suffering a psychosis when she ran Mrs Addenbrook down. Now, the 47-year-old will be eligible for parole after 4.5 months, but only if she is mentally stable.
Prime Minister